Hey, what's up guys, it's Arya and welcome to another video of the series How to Study in Canada as an International Student. So in this video we're going to cover the fourth topic, which is what is the best province to study in Canada. So those who are new to my channel and haven't subscribed my channel, please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon for future notification. So let's get started. What is the best province to study in Canada? So these are the provinces in Canada which are best chosen by students to study in Canada. First one is the Quebec, and the second one is Ontario. Third one is the British Columbia. Fourth one is Alberta, and fifth one is Saskatchewan, and the sixth one is Manitoba. There are others too, but these are the most chosen by students in Canada. And starting with Quebec, in Quebec, the Montreal is one of the best cities in the world itself for studying in Canada. Even if you go to the Google and you can search it, what is the best cities in the world to study, you will find one of the top ranking is the Montreal is. So Montreal comes at third or fourth in the ranking out of 10, which is really very nice, and you will not find any other province from the Canada in that list. So how come they come up with that ranking? They do a survey, and while taking a survey from people and students throughout the world, and they come to know like Montreal is one of the top in the list. So there are a lot of factors in that to make the city or a province for best for studies. That is depending on the infrastructure of the universities and how many universities and education system of that particular city have. Like in Montreal, they have a lot of good universities like McGill University, Concordia University, John Molson School of Business. There are UQAM, University of Montreal. There are a lot of other universities in French too, which are really very good. And there are a lot of colleges also for doing certification courses or diploma courses. So Montreal is one of the best in the cities for studies because of all those reasons. And the living cost is very nominal as compared to other provinces. That is also one of the best thing. And student life is really very nice. There are a lot of activities going throughout the summer, and that's really make it a viable city throughout the Canada. And the accommodation itself is not very expensive to the other provinces. So these are the factors which makes Montreal unique, and the students are coming towards more to Montreal. And success ratio for acceptance for the colleges and universities are higher than other provinces too. So that is the things Montreal having good. But still there are a lot of students, those who have dilemma while coming to Montreal. They are thinking like Montreal is one of the French cities in the Canada, and it's very hard to live there because of the French language, or they might not get work or part-time work or something because of the French language. It's not actually true, because Montreal is one of the bilingual cities, and it's true like French is the prominent language using here, but still getting a work or finding a job or communicating with people, you will not find that much difficulty. But if you will move towards the Quebec City or any other French provinces, you will definitely face that problem. But in Montreal region, you will not find any kind of difficulty. And being here from last 5 years, I haven't find any difficulty because of the French language. So you will definitely like it. It's really very nice. And another best thing about the Montreal is, while studying in Montreal, or the immigrant who comes to Montreal, the Quebec government is sponsoring you guys for studying the French. If you will learn a French from like government institutes, it's free, and government is going to pay you for while studying the French language. So around like $850 they're going to pay you per month for studying the French language. So this is also a really good opportunity for you guys while studying here. And if you want to learn French, you can enroll yourself in French courses and you get $850 per month from the government. So you don't actually need to work part-time. You don't need to be dependent on part-time. You have another like one option for getting money from the government itself, for studying the French language. That is very unique and make the Montreal unique from another province. You will not find this kind of opportunity from any other provinces. So but anyways, the other provinces are like Ontario. In Ontario there are two most famous cities are Toronto and Ottawa. In Toronto there are a lot of good universities and colleges like University of Toronto, and there are a lot of colleges like Humber, Seneca. There are a lot of colleges in Toronto too, and but Toronto is a bit expensive than Montreal, and the cost of tuition fees is also a bit expensive than Montreal. Because I'm giving you the comparison here between these two provinces because you guys have to choose what you exactly want. But like suppose some students, they have their relatives in Toronto and they want to go into Toronto, then Toronto is also very good. There is no way, like I can't say like Toronto it doesn't have that thing. Because all you will not find all the positive points in one province. Like you will find some pros and cons everywhere. So Toronto, in immigration purpose, you can get, they're having an express entry which you can't find it in Montreal. So there are a lot of things you will find in one side positive and one side negative. So there are another provinces like British Columbia. British Columbia is also very good for education. Like University of British Columbia is also one of the top universities, but it's way expensive. Even the university itself, the colleges itself, the living cost is super expensive. British Columbia itself, the whole process, it's expensive. But if you are planning to move there because of your relatives or something, it's also a good option. It's no way. And the other provinces like Alberta and Saskatchewan. Alberta and Saskatchewan is also very good, and from immigration point of view, it's really very nice, and it can make you immigrant faster and easiest way. So most of the students, they study in Montreal or in Toronto, and later on they might have to move Alberta or Saskatchewan for immigration purpose too. But this university in like Alberta, like University of Alberta, it's also very nice. There are a lot of other universities and colleges too, but being there, like finding a part-time, sometimes it gets harder because the population itself is very less, and it's very colder places. Like in winter, minus 60 degrees Celsius, you can find it there. So my suggestion is I would not go to live in that particular like cold place. So that's your call, but still that provinces are also good. And Saskatchewan is really very good for like University of Saskatchewan is really very nice, and it's super cheap. You can go and check, like you can do masters in $13,000 or something. You can try and go there because you will not find any consultant or anyone recommending that university, because because there is very less population in Saskatchewan and people are very less, and finding a part-time is a bit hard in Saskatchewan. But university itself is really very nice, and it's like if you are going for research or something, you can definitely finding a lot of options there, and tuition fees is very less. So that is also good if you're looking a good university and not very expensive. That is also a good option to choose. And the Manitoba also having some colleges but not very famous. So these are the list. So in first of my suggestion is for Montreal, and second one is Toronto or Ottawa. These one I'm going to recommend you if you guys are moving for studies in Canada. So that's the thing. So even if you still have any doubts, have any questions regarding which province or like whether this province have that particular thing which you are looking into it and you are not able to find the answer, you can ask me in the comment section. I'll definitely come back to you and see you. So if you like my video, please like it and share it among friends, and don't forget to subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for future notification. I'll see you in next video. Bye bye, take care.